Hello everyone, welcome back to Obscur-a-thon, and my name is Sel, or selcouthmind. I am excited to be here with Lost Nova Bunny Percent. So very briefly, the rules of Bunny Percent is, in this game, there are bunnies that you can pet, and having talked to the dev, there are 5 unique bunnies. You'll see more than that in the game, but there are 5 ones that count as unique bunnies, individual. The rest of them are just clones of the same ones. And if you pet those 5, that does trigger an achievement, and so that is Bunny Percent. We have to go and pet all 5 of those bunnies. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a new save file. Time doesn't start right away. Time starts after this little cutscene right at the very start. Time starts after that cutscene when we gain control of Mia the character. Let's jump in. Alright, so this will give a little bit of background too. So Mia likes to work a little too hard. And so her friend Quinn has sent her off for vacation, but something goes wrong in Mia's spaceship, and she crash lands on a planet. And time's gonna start now. Alright, let's go. So we gotta check on our ship. Build this thing called a Glem collector. Glems are they're materials. That's the name for the materials in this world. There are, if I remember correctly, 6 different types of Glems. And for some reason, my timer did not start. One moment, let me fix that. There we go. Apparently rebound itself. Yeah, so anyways, there are 6 different types of Glems in this game, I believe. We're not going to see all of them in this run, because we don't need to see all of them. But here in this area, we have floral Glems and we have rock Glems. These stars are the rock Glems, and then anything plant-based is a flora Glem. We're going to just kind of start running up here. Take out a few things here and there. We're going to destroy this very nice lady's garden, just because it's a really fast way to obtain lots of Glems altogether. As a quick backup, we are going to stop here and pick up these shiny bolts. We can trade these later for cores. Cores is the main currency of this game, which I'm not sure what's being shown on screen, but hopefully you can see the bottom right of the game, because there it lists the cores of this game. And the cores is the currency. So we'll use that to buy things. On the bottom left, you'll see a battery. That is how much power I have, and how much I'm able to go before it runs out. That's power for my blaster. Use it to jump. I can use it to push things. I can use it to break things. But if I run out of battery, then my blaster goes on a cooldown until I regain 1 full battery. So it's very slow. We don't want to burn out a blaster. That's just not a good time. Okay, we're going to come over here. We're going to talk to this guy. Talk to Chess. Alright. So he needs us to make a chair. I don't think we have quite enough materials to break a few more things as we run down this way. And here is where we're supposed to have a little tutorial, learn how to jump. We're going to ignore that tutorial, because we already know how to jump. It's a little bit slow, but there is a valuable, very important reason why we are coming this direction rather than running back the way we came. Is because, first of all, over here, there's a nice core crystal that we can break. This will give us some more cores. And then if we come down over here, there's a little sort of side quest that a recurring NPC will give us. We'll come talk to him. Alright, Cosmo, he owns Bridge Buddies Inc. We're going to see these guys a few times throughout this run. Not as much as in any percent. You'll see a lot of Cosmo and his buddies in any percent. We need to talk to him about that. So we gave him 2 rock Glems. That helped him build the thing. We get a paycheck in his payment though for that. So that's more cores. Very helpful. Now we're going to come back over here. deposit materials. That's going to make this appear. And this will allow us to craft. There we go. Check. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to take this back. 2 chests. We have his chair. And that will be the only thing we craft in this run. In any percent, we would also upgrade the boots. But in bunny percent, we're not going to. Because that takes more time collecting things, and we don't need to do that. We will also eventually get a sprint ability, but that is currently locked. And that will allow us to move much faster. It'll be nice. Alright, so we got a battery. We're now going to go over here. Before we talk to him, we're going to talk to the bunny. That's bunny number 1 that's been pet. And we are now going to break this crystal that's blocking the way. One thing about the crystals is they must be broken with 1 sustained blaster charge. So you can't break it up between multiple charges. Anything else like glems, anything that gives you glems can be broken up over multiple blasts, but a core crystal can only be broken using 1 long sustained blast. Alright, so over here we're going to have an unskippable dialogue sequence. You must talk to this mechanic here and have this cutscene happen with Cosmo and the Bridge Buddies. We're going to bring our rocket ship up this area because normally you're supposed to fix the rocket ship. You're supposed to put new parts into it and the mechanic will repair it. That's too slow. We're not going to do that in bunny percent. We have bunnies to pet. Why would we do that? So, but unfortunately, if you don't complete talking to the mechanic, most of the game is just kind of locked behind that encounter. So, we talked to him. We unlocked some areas. We've been given some quests to go do. We're going to ignore those quests. Actually, I am going to complete this one just to be safe. This is Mayor Bear. Mayor Bear has these 3 children. We need to help him by finding his 3 kids because they run off. Which fortunately doesn't really go out of the way for us in completing where we need to go. So we do it. It's not too bad. I am going to dip over here, grab these bolts again just as backup. Just outside the mechanics shop, there is a little robot that eats these shiny bolts. And so if we collect them, it's a nice little backup. But just to get a few extra cores here and there. We're also going to talk to this mushroom with eyes. They have a pet bird called Bucky. Bucky likes to fly off. And so we can help him out and bring Bucky back. And the owner will reward us every time. Alright, so that bear just ran off this direction. Excellent game design, because turns out... Go up here. Alright, so that is the first piece we need to fix the ship. And there you see I was not paying attention and I burned out my blaster. And so I don't get use of it for, I think, about 15 seconds while the battery recharges. Alright, so that's bear number 1 found. I'm not going to talk to the NPC, although that is a very fun NPC. I do enjoy him. Alright, we're going to find that one as well. Detour up here. There's also fishing in this game. That's the fisherman. And then town should be just over here. Alright, and we're going to get the last one here. I don't believe we have enough. Yeah, he wants more than we have. So, we're going to go this way. Alright, so we gotta go the long way. Unfortunately, I am out of cores. I missed a crystal that I could have broken earlier that would have unlocked that for me. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's right back there. You can see that behind the trees. We gotta run all the way back here. And we gotta talk to the mayor bear. He is very grumpy with us. Fine, we will go over here and break this quickly. Oh, I gotta have a sustained attack. There we go. Oh, there we go. Do-do-do. As I am making the detour to get back to the town center, this game is actually a game that's all about like taking your time and relaxing and learning to ask for help, not doing everything alone, and like not burning out. And meanwhile, we're going as fast as we can. I have had the pleasure of doing different runs for this game with the dev on commentary, and it's always very funny. That's funny number 2. Just to be like, yeah, so what do you think about me just completely ignoring the main point of the game? He always laughs. We have a good time. Dev is absolutely lovely. Highly recommend checking out his stuff. And this is also an entirely solo project. You can also come grab this just for a few extra cores, because we will need quite a few cores a little bit later. We need 250 cores. We need to buy a jetpack to go to the ocean area. And that is where we are. Unfortunately, we have to spend quite a bit of time there. Alright, we have a forced cutscene here. There's nothing we can do to skip do this one faster. We can't like click through dialogue or anything. We have to just sit here and watch this one. So that's Gal. Gal is a giant robot, but is kind of sick, or I don't know if robots can be sick, but has mechanical issues. And so normally we're supposed to help Gal, but we're not going to. This is bunny percent. We're more worried about petting bunnies. Alright, so we've pet that bunny, so that's bunny number 3 pet. We are going to quickly take a little detour up here. And we're going to break this crystal. And we'll see how much we're at. This hopefully takes us close. Alright, how much does it give us? 130. Okay, so we need more. I know where to get more. So, remember Bucky, that bird we talked to the owner of? The first time, Bucky always spawns up here. So we're going to grab Bucky, we're going to go back down through the room woods. Right, that's up here. That will give us another 50. And then there's another crystal around here over this way. We need a little bit more. Oh yeah, you can also jump in the paint puddles in this area. It's always a fun time. Okay, it's not up here, it's down here. Let's get a little bit confused on this side. There's Chess. We gave him a chair, and he crashed again. Poor Chess. Chess is just not having a good day. Now if you talk to him, you'll discover some very important things about the main story of this game, but we don't have time for that. We're here to pet bunnies. I'm going to do that. Just gain a few more as well. Okay, that's closer. Need another 100, so we're going to come down to this crystal here. And then we can head back through the woods, deliver Bucky, and that should give us 250. Okay, maybe not. Well, we have 15 bolts. We should be fine. These bolts we can convert. Oh yeah, there's this over here. So, the fun thing with this area is you can like jump over stuff. So you can sometimes get around a little bit easier than walking all the way around. You just jump over things. You can't jump over trees in this area, unfortunately. You do have to kind of go as intended. Down here. And Bucky's owner is off this way. So you find town and then you head left. Alright, there we go. 230, oh yeah, with 15, no, we should have 18? We should have 18 shiny bolts, so that should be plenty. We'll turn those in and we should have, hopefully, enough to buy our jetpack. And then we will go pet fourth bunny, grind a few cores, because we'll need quite a few cores in order to... Alright, we're going to need quite a few cores in order to gain an item to get to the very last area. Alright, so we have just enough. Excellent. Jetpack, let's go. That is another NPC. There's so many cool NPC stories in this game. So many really cool stories, and very interesting. That mushroom up there, that's a very unique mushroom. Let's just say that is the mushroom that we use for pumpkin percent. No, I will not explain that. You can come to my stream sometime and ask me what pumpkin percent is for this game. Yes, as you see, there's now a little bridge that wasn't here when we first crash landed. This takes us to the Coral Ocean. Now you might think, well, here's the bunny. You can just pet it right here. Correct! That's the fourth bunny pet. Except for the slight issue of we need 400 cores. So we must kind of complete the story of this area, which means running over here, talking to this, listening to this argument. I'll talk to this guy again. Alright, so there's an argument. Lots of fun stuff. Story. We don't really care about the story. And now we are off to find a friend-shaped chicken. First, this island. I'm gonna let my battery charge up. So we're gonna get quite a few cores here. I cannot break the center core. That's gonna take 3 batteries. I only have 2. We can break these little ones. That's gonna help. Should hopefully reduce the need to grind for cores in a minigame in just a minute here. Yes, we need to find a chicken shaped like a friend. Why is it shaped like a friend? I don't know. It just is. Alright, grab those from safety, jump back in the water. So Chicken Island should be down here. There's the chicken. So, fun fact, we need to find an island that can move about. So this is where RNG can occur. I'm just gonna check the map. Oh, I'm gonna take a stab and that it's over this way. Let's see. And there's the Wizard Island. Is it up here? There's the race. Is it? No, this is the Crystal Rose Island. We'll still grab these cores quickly. Where is the island? This is where time loss can occur, especially in any percent, is you have to just find the island. And sometimes it just likes to be really, really grumpy and spawn in the weirdest areas. Okay, we're gonna head back towards the town. Aha, here it is. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, so this is the guy who ran away from that conversation earlier. He tells us to find a chicken. We have the chicken already, so we give it to him. And he's got a job for us. So he needs to fuel this furnace. He needs coal for it. And we are going to break coal for him with our blaster. Now, fun little actual fact from the dev is it is the chicken jumping causes the coal to come out of the ground. That is legitimately from the dev. So we're going to do that. We ideally want to keep that red bar just below the furnace filled up all the way. That is going to give us the most cores. But we're not getting super great RNG. This is the pattern that you get is a little bit RNG. We're getting really good number of stars. We're not getting a lot of ones with tons of coal, which is not great. Oh, maybe this will be okay. Sometimes it's actually best to allow that to just explode. Spin, 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 spin. There we go. Okay, actually, this wasn't horrible. Alright, so that was round one. He is now going to give us another piece to fix our ship. We don't really care about that. We just want cores. He'll still give it to us. Alright, so that's technically 2 or 3 pieces done. We should be able to do it once more? Once more should be good. I just need to have decent RNG for this. I just need 400. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna explode. I didn't get anything there. Not great RNG for the patterns. There we go. There's a star. There we go. This is better. Thank you, game. Come on, game. Give me good stuff. Come on. Yes, this is a very powerful chicken. It's shaped like a friend and has the ability to make coal come out of the ground. So, what else could you want in a chicken? And maybe... Come on, game. Could be good stuff. Well, hopefully you don't need to do it one more time. Let's see, what are we at? Jesus. Okay. We're gonna go for it. Ideally, it would have been nice to... There's a shortcut that you can unlock. We don't have quite enough for it. So we'll just run back the long way. Not ideal. But it'll be faster to run back than it will be to... Oh, hello. Cutscene! We haven't had this cutscene yet. I still don't know why this cutscene triggers. It just does. This apple, the one who the bunnies go with, gives us a piece of apple pie. No idea why. It's the most random cutscene in the entire game. Is it delicious? No, no, no. It's shaped like a friend. We do not eat our friend chicken. Not at all. Do not eat the friend chicken. And we wouldn't have skipped the cutscene anyways if we had done the... if we'd had enough to buy the shortcut. Still wouldn't have happened. Because it would have triggered upon entering this area. Alright, so we got a Rise and Shine energy bar. Now, we're going to come talk to Rise and Shine, Giant Beat. Alright, Giant Beat is going to scoot out of our way. And now here's the best line of dialogue. You are amazing, and I love you. There's your daily affirmation from Giant Beat. I don't know if the chicken lays eggs or not. That is an excellent question. Alright. So, we need to talk to this NPC here. His name is Luke. He's trying to run a hat shop, but no one's buying anything from him. So he's going to give us 3 hats to give out as promo to people. We're going to take those hats and we're going to deliver them to the 3 citizens of this area. And we're actually going to do this area in the backwards order from how you would do it in any percent. So we're actually going to go over this way first. Normally you head down in any percent, but for bunny percent, we go up first. Alright, we're going to talk to this bear. Alright, this bear has a slime problem. So to solve that, we give him a rancher hat. And so, the bear is now a rancher of slimes. No resemblance to another famous indie game that had a sequel come out quite recently. Alright, so now we're coming back this way. And we should be able to. Let's see if I can remember. I get a little lost in these floating islands sometimes. Let's see if the map will help me. So we're on this island. Okay. Can I jump this way? Nope. Too far. This way. Here we go. Now, where is the sad robot? That robot is... I have detoured. This is not the right direction I want to go. Where's the sad robot? There. Okay, actually, I'm going to back up this way. It's be faster. It's a little confusing when I try to do it in backwards order. I'm very used to the any percent order. So sometimes I get a little lost. There's the sad robot right there. Oh, but I can't jump over there. Jump from here. So this is hard to tell exactly. So we're going to go actually up here instead. And then come down. Much faster than going around the back. The far side on the right. Alright, so this robot has a problem. It has a cloud that always follows him and rains on him. So, we give him a nice little umbrella hat. Alright, now... we're gonna jump back here. Here. Go this way. And then where's our chain? There's the chain. So these are the chains that take you to the main area. I'm gonna come back this way. It's faster than jumping around the islands. Bottom chain. And we're gonna go see one last person. We got one more hat to deliver, and then the final bunny will be unlocked. Time will be upon adding the final bunny. But this one here has a bunch of bees. This person has a problem though. Doesn't have the respect of bees. So we give him a crown. Make him the queen bee, the king bee. The ruler of the bees. Alright. So you're on up here. Normally you're supposed to like go back and talk to Luke, and Luke gives you like rewards and stuff. But we aren't going to do that. We're going to just do that, and that is time. We've pet the final bunny. And then if you go talk to Luke, he gives you a nice little present. So we'll do that while I finish up this dialogue. He gives us a nice little hat. There we go. And he'll give us another little thing as well. That's one of the pieces for the ship. Yes, so this is, like I said, Lost Nova. This is Bunny Percent. It's kind of a meme category, but I enjoy it because the bunnies are cute. Any Percent is the other main category that exists. It's about 55 minutes long. And then this one, as you can see, tends to be about 30 minutes. There's also Pumpkin Percent, which I did hint at earlier. That is absolutely a meme category. It's triggering a specific Easter egg in the game. That's about... I haven't actually put it on SRC yet, but it's about 7 minutes long. And then there's a couple other categories that have been suggested. But currently, I'm the only runner of this game. So if you think this game looks really cute and really fun, I highly recommend coming and checking it out. It's a great time. The game is also so good casually. As I was saying earlier, it's a story about accepting that sometimes you need help and you need support, and you can't just go through life alone. Friends are important. It's also important to take breaks and to take care of yourself. It's such a powerful message, such a powerful game, and it was all done by one dev. He did every aspect of it. It's an absolutely fantastic developer. Cannot speak highly enough of him. And the game's just also really beautiful. It's got a great soundtrack. So like, seriously, come check it out. Consider joining speedrunning. I would love to have more people on the leaderboard for this game because it's just so good. But if you want to find me elsewhere, you can find me on Twitch at selcouthmind or YouTube at the selcouthmind. Same over on Twitter as well. Thank you to Obscur-a-thon for having me. I had the absolute pleasure of running 2 games. And yeah, I hope to see more people running this game as well. Thanks for having me.